What is up? What's up, Greg? What's up, Jason? What's up, George? Hope everybody had a happy new year. As you can hear, I'm still a little bit hoarse, but powering through it. All right, we have a pretty fun one today. 15 boxes. So we'll go through all the boxes, and then we'll get rolling. Happy New Year, Devin. All right, we got a Bowman Blaster. We got 3 Topps Chrome Blasters. We got 2 Leaf Nations. 2 of those Leaf Vivid. We got the Logo Fractor. Two Bowman Megas, the Bowman, regular Bowman, and the Bowman Chrome. Oh, it is 1-1. I did not even think about that, Greg, but we'll take that as our omen. It is 1 of 1 day, so we better get some 1-1s. I agree. We got the Breakers Delight Topps Chrome update. Leaf Trinity. Bowman Chrome Hobby Box. Got the Cosmic and then the regular Chrome Hobby. Devin, I'll probably post another one tomorrow. All right. Let's start it off with some Bowman. What's up, Ryan? Let's start it off with some Bowman. Let's get a 1 of 1 on 1 of 1 day. Happy New Year's to you as well, my friend. All right, here we go. Box 1 of 15. Here we go. What's up, Scott? Schwellenbach. We got Weatherholt. Hobby Stars. Kalaz got a first. Yep, good luck, good luck. Ketel Marte. There's a Bazana. Thomas White paper first. Christian Campbell and O'Neal Perez on the Reptilian. To the Giants. That there. Bryce Harper. Got Kobe Mayo and the Rockstar rookies. Orlando. Louise Chrome first. Locklear. Nothing too crazy. We did pull an auto out of 10. But I've only opened 1 box of Cosmic. Kurtz on the VIP. Jenkins and Morales. Got Jace Young, Rookie of the Year favorites. Tugboat. It's a good sign. The password. Looks like we did get a speckle. There's Harry Ford. Caminiti. And we got a speckle. Kadeem Dial. 144 out of 299. Yeah, it was a Matt Chapman auto out of 10. So not a terrible name, but not the biggest name. So we got a numbered card out of our first blaster. Alright, Topps Chrome Blaster. What's up, Matt? Alright. Mason Wynn. Got a Gorman. Jose Siri. DJ Hers. There's a Freddie Peralta Sepia. Nice. Sean Manaea. Kumar Rocker Sepia. Yamamoto, Jake Bloss. Kobe Mayo on the power players. Matt Shaw. Sid Mullins. Suarez. Goldschmidt. Scooble. Bryce Harper. And Ohtani. Nice. Ohtani Sepia. Buyback is still good. Till when? Like March or something, I think? February? I think it's March. $40 Ohtani. It is also a beautiful card. That is true. Ohtani insert. Bellinger. Oh, all right. We got something different. Blake Dunn. Mackenzie Gore. Blake Dunn again. And we got a fanatical Francisco Lindor. Nice. Fanatical case hit. Short print. Whatever you would like to refer to it as. It is a rare card. Nice one for the Mets. What's up, Travis? Hey, there's a Judge base. Seth Lugo. Corey Seager. Yeah, what's up with that, right? Sanoja. He must just be in a good mood. Candelario. Hey, another Judge. $40 Judge this time. Trevor Story. On the Aaron Judge Ray Wave. Alright, so I'm liking this start so far. It's pretty good. Pedro Leon. Yelich. Lawrence Butler. Alright, let's open a mega box. Bowman Chrome mega box. Alright, we got our 2 Mojo packs and our base packs. Mason Wynn. There's a Cabada and a Logan Henderson. Nestor Miranda. Cabada Laser. Lasers. Julio. Yamamoto. Maury first. Walker Buehler. De La Cruz. Not scared, huh? Bryce Harper. Aponte Laser. There's a LaGrange first. Adamas. Bryce Eldridge. Alright, Mojo packs. Polanco. Christian Campbell rookie. Farabus. Juan Soto. And a Kurtz rookie. Carson Williams, Meadroth, Jose Anderson, Drake Baldwin, Pena. So no numbered Mojos, but some solid names. All right, our last blaster. Jeff McNeil, Jadon, Pena, Schwellenbach, Logan Webb, Pedro Leon, Connor Wong. Corbin Carroll. Corbin Burns. Langford Montero. Polar Bear. Oh, look at that one. Ooh. Verlander is messed up. In Hap. Mackenzie Gore. Seth Lugo. Yeah, I'm sounding a little bit better today. Gavin Lux. Slowly getting better. All right, let's do the regular Bowman Mega Box. All right, base packs. Calais, Estrada. Got Endahar. Baby, Big Poppy, Otani. Chase Young. The Password. Perdomo, Imanaga. Gunner. Bo Walker. Pablo Guerrera. Judge. Caglione. Slade Caldwell. Kobe Mayo and Devers. All right, Mojo packs. Julio. Mookie. Jang and Sajasi. I'm definitely getting some draft. I don't know how much because it's crazy expensive. I got a little bit, but Yannick first. But we'll definitely be doing some. All right. Logo Fractor. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy expensive. They do have mega boxes for the first time ever in draft. That I remember anyway. So it'll be interesting to see how those are. All right, we got our Logo Fractor packs. All right, base packs. Matt Chapman. Yeah, that is a very uncool move by them. Kobe Mayo. They definitely did it on purpose. Josh Lau. Wagner and Isaac Collins. All right. Logo Fractor. So we do have a blue. So we got Del Castillo. Nico. Logan Gilbert. DeGrom. And a blue Christopher Morel. 50 out of 150. On the blue Morel. Oh, we got a gold. All right, we got Justin Henry Malloy. Judge. Lawrence Butler. Ooh, it's an all-itch. Ellie De La Cruz. 5 out of 50. On the gold Ellie. That is a very nice card. Very nice. All right, let's keep the Topps Chrome rolling and do the Topps Chrome hobby. There is one numbered Ray so far. Christopher Morel. Blue. All right, Topps Chrome Hobby Box. We got a negative JT Real Muto. It is a negative. This is box like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is box 8 that we're on. Yeah, there's been a couple inserts. There was a Bazzana insert. Darren Baker. Chris Sale. Soto. Tatis. Festa. Reese Hines refractor. Acuna. Zebby Matthews. Otto Lopez. Adolis. Roki rookie. Nacho refractor. Matt Chapman, Skeens. Drew Romo. Bryce Harper. Josh Bell. Yamamoto. Corey Seager. Connor Norby refractor. Churio. All right, we got a backwards Christopher Morel. 82 out of 250. We're going to get the Morel Rainbow on the true purple. Jordan refractor. All right, we got our auto. It is a Rocky. Greg Jones. And then a Judge base for the buyback. So our first auto of the break, of course, goes to the Rockies. Greg Jones. Jacob Wilson refractor. For sure. Absolutely. Tyler Locklear. Trevor Story. All right. Let's see some autos. You daggone right it is, Matt. First auto of the year to the Rockies. That's a sign of what is to come. All right. Starting off with the Eduardo Tait. Top 100 to the Phillies. And there's our first Leaf 1 of 1. You all knew we were going to get at least 1 of 1 on 1 of 1 day with Leaf. Tait on the Top 100, 1 of 1. All right. Malcolm Moore out of 15. 15 to the Rangers. Next one. The Kid. Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. I'll take the over on that. I bet they get more than 20. Six of 8, Ken Griffey Jr. Trey Yesevich out of 6. Potential Rookie of the Year next year. Oh, yeah, I thought that's what we were talking about. Urangelo out of 7. If he got traded, then it is his current team. That is correct. I did not know he got traded. Because current players in Leaf go to their current teams. All right. Because there is no team checklist. Charlie Condon, LFG, out of 15. All right, next one is our first auto. Trey Morgan, which should be Rays, out of 15. Next one should be Angels, Chris Cortez. It is 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Next one, Theo Gillen. 12 out of 15. 12 out of 15 to the Rays. Braden Montgomery. 3 out of 4 to the White Sox. Next one. Ooh, the next one is sick. I did not even see that. This one's also sick, though. Kevin McGonigal. Another potential Rookie of the Year next year. To the Tigers. It is a 1 of 7. It almost looks like a 1 of 1. All right, and the next one was a triple auto of Mike Schmidt, Ryan Sandberg, Eddie Murray. Holy moly. And it is a 1 of 1. That is a sick card. One of one that is going to have to be randomed, unfortunately. But dang. That is a cool card. Three Legends. It's stickered. There's 3 sticker autos, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Ryan Sandberg. May he rest in peace. That is a sweet card. All right. Some more Leaf. It is super random, but to have those 3 together, but it is pretty cool. Oh man, we got a quadruple auto in this one. Looked like all prospects though. All right, starting off with a Wellington Herrera. Another one. One of one. Wellington. All right, we got Gavin Gallagher. Also, one of one. It says he plays for the University of North Carolina. So that is for sure non-team. All right, getting into the autos. Going to the Marlins. Andrew Salas, 5 of 7. Need more room for stands. All right, next one. Alex Hernandez, 6 of 6. Don't know about Alex. Next one. Oh, the next one's sick. Dean Moss, 2 of 4. What's up, Tony? All right, the next one. Curt Schilling, the legendary Curt Schilling. 1 of 4. And it does appear, even though there's no logos, it looks like a Red Sox card. Red Sox uniform. with that hat and the red and white. Curt Schilling. The bloody sock man himself. Next one. Ooh, there's another sweet one. This one is also good. Cooper Pratt. Phillies BP uniform, I like it. Cooper Pratt. The top loader's cracked. To the Brewers. Next one. How about the Big Hurt? Frank Thomas. And it is a 1 of 1. Going to the White Sox. That is a sweet card. The one and only. All right, and we got a quad auto of Brady Ebel, Caden Bodine, Brendan Summerhill, and Quentin Young. So I know this is also different teams. 1 of 1. Another 1 of 1. So I'll have to look these up. I think it's Nationals, Rays maybe. He got drafted by the Orioles, but he got traded. So I think it's Nationals, Rays, Cardinals, and I don't know about Quentin Young. He may be Twins, maybe. But I'll look those up. We're going to have 2 randoms. All right. 1 of 1s for days. Another Leaf Nation. Twins is Young. Okay. I thought it might have been. There's a Bazana on top. What's on the back? Ooh, another good one. That won't have to be randomed. All right. First one. Travis Bazana. 1 of 1. I thought it might be because it was gold looking. Bazana, 1 of 1. Let's put it up here. Bazana. All right. Peyton Toll. 3 of 8. And I think he is Red Sox. Or he was at one time. Yeah, it is a very nice Bazana. It's one of those acetate looking cards. All right, Luke Dickerson out of 6. Nationals. Brandon Sproat out of 5 to the Mets. How about a little, well, it's stuck. Bobby Witt Jr. out of 8. Next one, Emmanuel Rodriguez out of 8 to the Twins. Next one, Gary Gill Hill out of 8 to the Rays. Carter Johnson, 1 of 5. Next one, Shedry Vargas out of 7, 4 out of 7. Next one is, we got 2 cool ones in a row. Jonah Tong to the Mets out of 4. Next one is Fergie Jenkins, auto, 1 of 4. Strikeout machine. For the Cubbies. And our last one out of this box, Johnny Bench, 1 of 1. 1 of 1, Johnny Bench to the Reds. Nice one. All right. Our last box of Leaf. There has been, for sure. Oh, there's a 1 of 1 in here. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be a good box. This is a good box. The first and the last cards are anyway. First one, Chase Petty. Out of 49 to the Reds. Another good Reds card. All right, next one. Carson Whisenhunt. Out of 25. I'm trying. Next one. Jace Laviolette. Out of 99. Jace Laviolette. I don't remember who he got drafted by, but I'll figure it out. Next one. Henry Lalane. Out of 10. Should be Yankees. All right, next one is a printing plate. Auto of, I can't tell who that is. David Shields. David Shields. Printing plate 1 of 1. Jace's Guardians. All right, cool. All right, that's a little bit thicker. David Shields printing plate. I don't have enough stands. Next one. How about a Christian Moore auto? 5 out of 7. Semo. Nice one for the Angels. Next one is real thick, and it has a button. Zebby Matthews. To the Twins. 7 out of 25. Zebby. I gotta get the button in there. This one is David Shields. I'm pretty sure is Royals. But there's another printing plate that's about to happen. That's also cool. Zebby. All right. And our other printing plate is Connor Griffin to the Pirates. 1 of 1 printing plate. Of Connor Griffin, who has all the hype. That is a sweet card. Dang. All right. Bunch of cool cards already. So now, let's try the Breaker's Delight. I have never opened one of these, I don't think. I don't even know how. All right. Let's see what awaits us. I don't see any super thick patch cards, but here we go. Got a Merrill Kelly refractor. Chase Petty. Jack Leiter. We got an Ellie. Whatever parallel that is. It's pretty cool looking. Night Terrors. All right, our first auto. Schneemann. It is on card. To the Guardians out of 150. $43 out of 150. Daniel Schneemann. Next one. Ben Williamson. Base auto. To the Mariners. Michael Garcia. Out of 199. Brian Hayes out of 99. And it looks like we got a radiating rookie, Edgar Caro. And then we got Cam Smith, Tommy Pham, Cole Henry. That was not a terrible box, but man, for what it cost, that is painful. But there were some cool cards, but that was the most expensive box in this break, which is crazy. All right, let's do some Bowman Chrome. Yeah, that was not a good one. All right, a little Bowman Chrome action, which I'm hoping is awesome. Starting with the Chris Rodriguez first. Carson Williams. Dollander. Got Davalillo. Mini Diamond. Wyatt Langford Adios. Blue Reptilian. Yahiel Melendez out of 150. That is a sweet looking card. Yeah, Rodriguez does have some hype. He's like probably the top first in chrome for the Tigers. It's a cool looking card for the Cubs. All right. Torres, Solano, Acuna, Machado. All right, base auto, Castillo. Marcelo Meyer came into the league. Castillo, base auto. For the Twins. Leo DeVries, Luke Dickerson. Got a refractor. Actually, a red rookie redemption. Kamar Rocker. Got Dylan Cruz on the meteoric rise. Chad Patrick out of 399. And Drake the Rake. Twins have had some hits. That is true. All right. De Los Santos. Hipwell. Dingler. Abrams. Mason Wynn. Got Cedeno. Juan Soto. Jose Anderson. There's a Yaswire. Got Baby Acuna out of 499. And we got Melendez base auto. Purple DeVries out of 250. Another Acuna. 243 out of 250. Bubba Chandler, Yamamoto, Max Muncy, Jenkins, and Arias. So we got the dreadful double base auto box. What's the score right now, Matt? All right. Our last box. Well, we didn't get one of the lunar boxes, whatever they're called. All right, here we go. 33-24 Ole Miss, huh? All right. Dylan Cruz. There's a Roki. Roki Extraterrestrial. Hunter Green. Well, 2 cards, but one is a supernova, which is a case hit, I'm pretty sure, right? Supernovas. Gunner Supernova. I think that's one of the SPs, right? I'm pretty sure. I thought it was. Arenado. Jackson Merrill. Now we need like a Mercury, right? Corbin Carroll, Refractor. Or a Pluto, I guess, right? A really rare one. Kyle Tucker and PCA. Star Clusters. Planetarium, yeah. We got a Judge Nucleus. Stella Nova. That's also one, right? Marcelo Meyer. Stella Nova is a short print, I'm pretty sure. 2. Marcelo. I thought it was. maybe this is going to be a really good box. Trey Turner, Light Speed. Corbin Burns, Acuna. Bryce Harper. Extraterrestrial. All right, looks like a blue. Chandler Simpson. Justin Henry Malloy. 1/99. Got a Star Cluster. Tatis Machado and Merrill. Rookie. Corbin Carroll. Extraterrestrial. All right, we got an orange. Andrew McCutchen. 4/25 on the orange. Lou Brock. Zach Veen. Nucleus. Manzardo, Trout, Matt Shaw, Drake, Baldwin. All right. Our very last pack. Shota. Justin Henry Malloy Refractor. And that does us. All right. Hope you guys had fun. A lot of cool hits. We do have to do a random, but I will do a recap of all our top loaded cards, of which there are 1 million. All right. Appreciate you guys. Here we go. So we got Bobby Witt out of 8. Brandon Sproat out of 5. Luke Dickerson out of 6. Peyton Toll out of 8. Kevin McGonigal out of 7. Cooper Pratt out of 8. Theo Gillen out of 15. There was no auto in Cosmic Chrome, no. Dean Moss out of 4. Alex Hernandez out of 6. There is no guaranteed auto in it, though. Gavin Gallagher, 1 of 1. Greg Jones, base auto. Kadeem Dial out of 299. Christopher Morel out of 250. Christopher Morel out of 150. Aaron Judge, buyback. JT Real Muto, negative. Another Judge, Ray Wave, and another Judge. Otani, sepia. O'Neill Perez, reptilian. Kurt Schilling auto out of 4. Max Muncy, red RC. Chad Patrick out of 399. Castillo, base auto. Melendez out of 150. Salas out of 7. Lalani out of 10. Shedry Vargas out of 7. Carter Johnson out of 5. Gary Gilhill out of 8. Emmanuel Rodriguez out of 8. Andrew McCutcheon, orange, out of 25. Justin Henry Malloy out of 99. Acuna out of 499. Melendez, base auto. Leo DeVries out of 250. Edgar Caro, radiating rookies. Brian Hayes out of 99. Michael Garcia out of 99. Ben Williamson, base auto. Zebby with the button. Button patch auto. Lindor, Francisco Lindor. Fanatical. Laviolette out of 99. Weisenhunt out of 25. Fergie Jenkins out of 4. Jonah Tong out of 4. Wellington Herrera, 1 of 1. Eduardo Tait, 1 of 1. Braden Montgomery out of 4. Chris Cortez out of 3. Trey Morgan out of 15. Charlie Condon out of 15. Urangelo out of 7. Trey Yesevich out of 6. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 8. Malcolm Moore out of 15. We had a Schneemann auto out of 150. And a 1 of 1 Bazana. Had Chase Petty out of 49. Johnny Bench, 1 of 1 auto. And a Ellie out of 50. Christian Moore auto out of 7. David Shields, 1 of 1. Printing plate auto. Frank Thomas auto, 1 of 1. Had 2 short prints in the Cosmic, Gunnar Henderson and Marcelo Meyer. Had the Connor Griffin, 1 of 1. Then we had Mike Schmidt, Ryan Sandberg, Eddie Murray, 1 of 1 triple auto. And Brady Ebel, Caden Bodine, Summerhill, Quentin Young, 1 of 1 quad auto. So both of these are going to have to be random. So just give me a minute to set that up. And we will random them. also going to make sure they're on the teams I think they are. Brady Ebel is actually Brewers. So I got that one wrong right off the bat. Caden Bodine should be Rays, I'm pretty sure, yeah. He is Rays. So we got Brewers, Rays, Brendan Summerhill is also Rays. And Quentin Young should be Twins. He is Twins. So we got Brewers, Rays, Twins. All right, and then the other one will be Phillies, Cubs, Orioles. Dice roller. All right, so we're going to do this one first. I'm going to roll 2 dice. It has to be at least 4. It is a 6 and a 3. So 9 times. We got Brewers, Rays, Twins. Brewers, Rays, Twins. 9 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Going to the Rays. This one's going to the Rays. All right. Let's go back to the dice roller. Has to be at least 4. It is 7 times. 4 and a 3. So we got Phillies, Cubs, Orioles. Phillies, Cubs, Orioles. Here we go. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to the Phillies. So we got Rays and Phillies. All right. That does us, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you all filling this one. It's fun to do big breaks like this. I know they're hard to fill because they're expensive, but a lot of cool cards. Hope you guys had fun. Until the next one, I am out here, guys. Happy New Year to everybody. Please don't kill me, Carlos. I'm sorry, buddy. You did at least get a Fergie Jenkins, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But until the next one, I'm out of here, guys. We'll see you.